targeting Iran. Iran didn't want this war. Till now, Iran doesn't want this war.
The Islamic regime has been humiliated. CNN has come out with even more fake news. It's been confirmed that the US military provided Iranians with weapons, and Donald Trump is pissed.
Iran doesn't want peace. Iran wants to kill every Israeli. They want to clear out Israel from the river to the sea. They want to have death to Israel, death to America.
What does Israel
Nobody
want,
else
Congressman?
chants that.
What
Nobody
does,
else.
what does Israel want?
They want peace. They want peace.
Israel wants peace. Why is it
Yes.
attacking every one of its neighbors?
Where are the rockets coming from? The rockets are coming from the Houthis.
But Iran is not going to back down. And when the 10 days are over, if he begins to annihilate Iran's key infrastructure, we will annihilate everything in the Persian Gulf region. That will be the end of Kuwait. That will be the end of Qatar. It will be the end of Saudi Arabia.
Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to this Facebook page and YouTube channel. Okay guys, don't waste much of time. I would like us to go down to this news. For those of you who said Donald Trump cannot do nothing, Donald Trump is this, oh Donald Trump, this is that, that is this. Come on, make I tell you now something. Una just the play. I want to read for you guys to hear what Donald Trump said on this write-up. Bro, Donald Trump said he gave Iran tomorrow Tuesday as the deadline, 8 p.m. If Iran fail to do the right thing, they fail to open the Strait of Hormuz, bro, this man say he go finish them like mad. I want to show you guys this write-up. At the same time, play you guys a video. One of the Iran leaders said they are tired of this one. They want to rest. They want to back down, bro. But some of the leaders are saying they don't want to back down. I'll play you guys this video to hear for yourself. And the main part of this whole story is CNN. CNN, they are just carrying fake news. Like, bro, these guys, they are saying that Donald Trump, which is America, gave weapon to Iran. Like, which kind of fake news be all this one? What is wrong with this news outlets? What is wrong with you people? Like, I don't understand. Someone that is fighting the enemy will still go and give his enemy weapons to strike them. CNN, this one too much now. This one is too much. Let me just give you guys a chance to listen to all this video. First, let me read what Donald Trump said on this write-up. Just hear what this our brass said. He said, hey God, like bro, the guy used F word, like he don't tire. Let me read. He said, Tuesday will be power plant day and bridge day, all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open straight, you crazy bastard, or you be living in air. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. You heard? Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You heard? Eastern Time. Now you want to blast them. Tomorrow will be 8 p.m. And when they talk, say, Iran, oh, see, when they compare Iran with America, I don't understand you now. Like, I know that when I know if even Russia, North Korea, when I know if you compare with America. No talk of Iran where be say yes. Come on, Saudi Arabia go finish Iran just because those ones don't want to do anything. But Donald Trump give the deadline. Let me play you guys videos. Hear for yourself. First, hear from this man who said they are not going to back down. Just hear what this man said, then we'll come back.
Just moments ago, Professor Marandi, Donald Trump posted something else. Remember when I gave Iran 10 days to make a deal or open the Strait of Hormuz? Time is running out, 48 hours before all hell will rain down on them.
Yeah, this is a psychopath. And they probably have, you can only imagine what they have on him. You can only imagine what dirt they have on him. But Iran is not going to back down. And when the 10 days are over, if he begins to annihilate Iran's key infrastructure, we will annihilate everything in the Persian Gulf region. That will be the end of Kuwait. That will be the end of Qatar. It will be the end of Saudi Arabia. It will be the end of Bahrain, and it will be the end of the United Arab Emirates. It will be over. Everyone will have to immediately leave and cross the desert. And by the way, Nima, we are in spring. It's going to heat up pretty fast. The weather is going to get hot. You live in that part of Iran. You know that part of Iran. In the Persian Gulf on the other side, everything depends on electricity. Without electricity, those regimes collapse immediately. And so everything that the US empire collapses in West Asia overnight. And of course, the Iraqis will take them out, and Yemen will take them out. So if they go for all-out war, the Iranians will go for all-out war, and so will the Axis of Resistance. And who will be the big loser? It will be Zionism. It will be Trump. It will be Netanyahu, because the world will see who destroyed their world. Everyone will see who destroyed their world. In India, those people who foolishly supported Netanyahu and the Zionists, who consider them to be dirt. I mean, they're considered to be just as subhuman as the rest of us. But out of their ignorance, or in many cases out of malice, they support him. They will recognize that it was Netanyahu and the Zionists who destroyed their lives. The world will see everything for what it is. So when the 10 days are over, fine, he can do what he can begin, but Iran will finish the job. We are determined. We are going to end this war, this aggression that's been going on against our country since 1953, once and for all.
I think the point is, when he's talking about the opening up the Strait of Hormuz, would be, so what would be the role of the United States in all of that? Because they were not prepared to go and fight Iranians in the Strait of Hormuz. They were encouraging, somehow trying to convince Europeans to do that. We know, as we talk, Europeans are in contact and trying to talk with the Iranian foreign minister. For example, we had the foreign minister of Austria just before coming to this live. She said that she was talking with the foreign minister of Iran, Abbas Araghchi, about how they can facilitate their tankers to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. This is the new, everyone who wants some sort of solution should talk to Iranians, because no one else is in charge of the Strait of Hormuz but Iran.
Well, that's exactly the point, isn't it? The Mafia Don, he's not in charge anymore. So they have to speak with Iran. And you saw how at the UN Security Council, France changed its position. So they know where the power lies. They know that even if they joined the Americans in the Strait of Hormuz, they would not be able to change anything. They would only make things worse for themselves and for the world. So the Strait of Hormuz is under Iran's control. And in future, it will remain under Iran's control, jointly with Oman, probably, if they choose to be partners. But Iran will control the Strait of Hormuz. That is how it will be from now on. Whether the Americans like it or not, whether the Europeans would like it or not. And the Europeans are beginning to recognize this reality. And Trump is like a 5-year-old child, a psychopath, but a 5-year-old child who's constantly throwing temper tantrums because things are not going his way. So he'll break all of his toys, and he'll break your toys, and he'll break my toys, and and this is the person who leads the United States. And the political class, not much difference between them and him. He's just more crude. But the very fact that these people are the French ship, why did it go through? Because France changed its position. So the Europeans, if they want anything from the Persian Gulf, they're going to have to change their attitude, their mentality. Remember, these are the same Europeans that when the Israelis attacked Iran during the 12-day war, they supported it. When they targeted our peaceful nuclear program, they supported it. During this war, when the Americans murdered our leader and murdered our children, they supported it. Now, suddenly, they're making phone calls to the Iranians, trying to sort things out because they know that they miscalculated big time.
Actually, as I said, this was initiated against Iran, and they started attacking and targeting Iran. Iran didn't want this war. Till now, Iran doesn't want this war, and Iran wants to stop this war immediately. But unfortunately, this the war, unjust war, which was imposed against Iran, and we know that unfortunately a lot of people in the world uh, they are suffering and they are harmed about from this unjust war.
I'm repeating that question. The conflict between West Asia's countries, many countries are suffer shortage resources like LPG and petroleum
Yes.
resources are getting short in many countries. How do you see this?
Yes, it's very, as I mentioned, there are a lot of people in these different countries and across the world are suffering. But this war, this is the result of the war, and the people from different countries and the leaders of the world they have to come together and they ask the initiators of this war to stop it.
Iran doesn't want peace. Iran wants to kill every Israeli. They want to clear out Israel from the river to the sea. They want to have death to Israel, death to America.
What does Israel
Nobody
want,
else
Congressman?
chants that.
What
Nobody
does,
else.
what does Israel want?
They want peace. They want peace.
Israel wants peace. Why is it
Yes.
attacking every one of its neighbors?
Where are the rockets coming from? The rockets are coming from the Houthis. There's been attacks from Hezbollah. There was an attack from Hamas. Hamas attacked Israel October 7th, 2023. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know what to say to you because there's a long history of occupation, Congressman, of militarism,
Of occupation of who?
expansionism
I mean,
from Israel. And you well know that unless you choose to ignore
well,
it.
they are a growing nation for sure. But you know what? The United States is a
they're
growing
an
nation.
expansionist nation. Is that okay in today's world?
They're not an expansionist nation. They look at how much land does Israel
occupied
have
parts of
compared
Gaza.
to Syria? How much
occupied
land do
the
they
south
have
of Lebanon.
compared to Saudi Arabia? Look how much land Israel has. Israel is a smaller country than the state of New Jersey here in the United States. They have a small sliver of land. They have been so gracious in giving the West Bank area and the Gaza Strip to the Palestinians and to the Arabs. And what do the Palestinians and the Arabs do? Yes, because at one point they could have taken the Gaza Strip. They had that area. So historically, they have, even going back to the Bible times in the Old Testament, they have lived in the area of Judea and Samaria. That's where most of the history
the Bible
of the Israelis
is not
comes
international law, as you know.
I didn't say it was, but it is historical context.
But shouldn't international law be what is applied today?
The Islamic regime has been humiliated. CNN has come out with even more fake news. It's been confirmed that the U.S. military provided Iranians with weapons, and Donald Trump is pissed. Let's jump right in. So as we know, the second pilot has been rescued. The WSO, after 40 hours in the mountains, he's been miraculously rescued. And it's with the help of the CIA and Mossad. They made it seem like the pilot was in a different part of Iran in Dasht. And meanwhile, we were sending assets over to that location to make it seem like that pilot was out there. And then you had IRGC, Islamic regime, rushing out to that area to try to capture this pilot. And while they did that, we ended up eliminating more of them while they went to the false location. Meanwhile, we went to the correct location and saved our guy. So he is safe, and he's back with us. CNN was saying that Iranian civilians were rushing out to help the Islamic regime capture this pilot. And in fact, they were actually going out in the streets to block the streets so the Islamic regime could not capture this pilot. Even though the Islamic regime offered a substantial amount of money to whoever could capture this pilot, they still decided not to take the money and to actually block the streets to help our American pilot, and help they did. So we ended up rescuing him, and he's back. Also, it's been confirmed the US military has been giving weapons to the Iranian people themselves. Starting a few months back, we've been giving them weapons by way of the Kurds. We've been giving weapons to the Kurds and for them to go and give them to the people. Now, it's not confirmed what's happened next. What's believed is the Kurds have been talking to the Immortal Guard, the actual people of Iran themselves that have assembled together to push back and fight back against the Islamic regime. So we're not sure what has happened from there, but we will find out soon. And when we do, I'll let you know. Also, Trump is pissed about the Strait of Hormuz. He put out a Truth Social post saying, "You better open the effing strait, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Praise be to Allah." So he put out a crazy post. He hasn't given an exact deadline. We believe the deadline is Monday or Tuesday, and so we'll see what happens. He did mention the power plant, so we'll see what's going to happen with that. And actually, Trump will be live tomorrow on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and I'll be covering that live. So we'll hear more from this. He usually takes questions from reporters, so I'll be covering that live and we could watch that together. And finally, in a recent interview, Trump did say that we're not leaving Iran without finishing the job. So that's yet another confirmation that yes, we're going to finish what we started. We're going to get rid of the Islamic regime and we're going to pull it out by the roots. And with that, I'll catch you tomorrow on the live stream with Donald Trump live.
Okay, guys, you watched all this video, you saw what happened. See, the first man that spoke, that Iran leader said, they are not going to back down. Like, bro, see, Donald Trump said he would deal with Tuna on Tuesday by 8 p.m. The other man, the Iran leader that spoke, see, it shows that that man is tired. He don't want the war anymore. He don't want the war. But him alone cannot do it. So, the other leaders, all those kwekwe leaders, we don't still get level. Now they see the talk say, we want the war. We are not going to back down. The Strait of Hormuz is our own. And make you not worry. On Tuesday, 8 p.m., wait for it. Wait for it. Donald Trump will do the unbelievable. Guys, I will end this video for now. Please share this video. CNN. CNN. You guys are evil. You guys are evil. CNN, you guys are evil. See you guys in my next video. Please share as you do so. God bless you. See you guys in my next video. Stay safe, guys, and bye-bye.